there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. My name is Sarah Karingi. I am the queen of networking. I love networking and I'm very passionate about it because it has really changed my life. I run a company by the name of Global Networks Investment, which helps individuals learn how to network and network professionally. What do I mean by this? When you go out to meet people, what do you tell them? How do you introduce yourself? Do people connect with you? Do people really feel that they like you? It is said that for people to do business with you, number one, they must like you. Number two, they must know you. Number three, they must trust you. There are certain communities that I really admire. Why? Because they have known what networking is. And these people have built relationships because networking is all about building meaningful and lasting relationships that are mutual. These people are not selfish. What they do, since their relationships are based on trust, what they do, they come together, they bring their resources together. Some have good ideas, others have good information, others have good opportunities, others have resources. Then they bring all of them together. These communities are communities like the Jews. I went to South Africa and I met one Jew who told me that before their money goes outside their community, they make sure it goes round within their own community. How do they do it? He told me, look at my shoe. And he told me, you see this shoe? It was repaired by a cobbler before I came here. The polish that I buy from a Jew. The shoe that I buy from a Jew. The shirt that I am wearing, I bought it from a Jew. The shirt, the trousers and the coat that I have worn, I have brought from a Jew. When I go for my haircut or for my spa services, I go to a Jew. The food that I eat, I buy from a Jew. And when I travel, my travel agent is a Jew. What does that tell you? When they come together because they respect each other, that's how they are able to grow each other. They take care of one another. I also told me that in South Africa, each Jew knows where the other Jew is. And that is what it means for people who care about each other do work together. The other community that I sincerely admire are the Asians. We have seen Asians in this country, whom we call the Indians. One time I remember going to a place called Gikomba. That time my late husband was building houses for people. And I would go looking for hardware items. And guess what? I was very shocked one day going to ask for building materials. And this Asian, instead of getting what he didn't have in his shop from the next shop which was owned by an African, he got the things from another Asian who was very far away. And then I asked him, why don't you ask for these things from the person who is your immediate neighbor? He said, no, that is our other shop. Later on, I was to know that that shop was not their other shop, but was a shop owned by another Asian. Why? Because he wanted to promote his fellow Asian. The other community that really inspires me is the Somalis, or whom we call here in Kenya, Walalos. Why is it that Walalos in this country are growing so rich? Is because they care about each other. Go to some restaurants, go to hotels, you see them seated around a table. And what do? You see one of them maybe has 10 million Kenya shillings, another one has 20 million Kenya shillings, another one has 30 million Kenya shillings, and one of them comes and tells them, you know what, there's this building which is being sold on this particular street. And because they trust each other, they don't even write anything as a contract. Why? Because trust is currency. And I just asked myself, why can't we as Kenyans or as Africans do the same? How many people, Kenyans or Africans, have conned one another? And that is why you find others fear to do business with one another. So it means without trust, you can't go far. So we need to look at what we need to do in order for us to get to the next level by just bringing our resources together in terms of brains, in terms of ideas, in terms of information, in terms of other resources, so that we can become better people. Dr. Robert Kiyosaki, who is one person who has really changed my life because he talks about how to grow wealth through people, says, the richest people in the world look for, take note of that, they look for and build networks while everybody else looks for work. What this means is that if you want to grow, look for the right networks. When he says the rest of the people look for work, it means that you keep on moving from one place to another place, trying to see who can help you to get business. You try to sell something to people that don't even care about you. They have not even built a relationship with you. They know nothing about you, so they can't trust you. So you go wasting so much time, you waste resources, you get frustrated, but you never grow. But the moment you are in a certain network, or if you know people who can support you and care about you genuinely and are interested in you, then that is when you will realize the essence of networking. Networking is about connecting with people. Touch my heart, make me feel good. I have a quote that says, make other people's business your business, and you will be in business. What does that mean? If I sincerely care about you and you also care about me, it means I'll be carrying your profession or your career or your business with me. Why? Because I've taken time to understand who you are. I have taken time to understand what you do. You have educated me. You have told me, Sarah, when you go out there, what do you see that will help you to make me receive business from you? And that means that I have to listen to you very carefully so that I can understand your business. Then I can go out as your representative, as your marketer, as your salesperson. So when I see an opportunity, the first person I will think about is you. Then what do? Immediately, I'll pick my phone, I call someone, and I tell him, you know what? I have seen this particular opportunity that I think you can do with my friend. And because the two of you are my friends, then I'll connect the two of you and business will take place. Or maybe I pick my phone, I see a certain idea, and I connect one of my friends to another friend so they can do things together. Recently, I created a certain group of real estate professionals, and these professionals are people in the real estate sector. You realize today, business has very many challenges, but in as much as there are many challenges in our country, Kenya, it's not only Kenya where there are challenges. Challenges are everywhere in the world. I have traveled to many countries in Africa. I've traveled to many countries in Canada, to other countries like Canada. I've traveled to America, and I've traveled to Asia. And when you listen to people, what they say is that challenges are many. And so we don't have to fear even doing certain things. So I realized that when we come together, we can break away all the challenges we face, because one person has a solution, another one has an idea, another one has information. And then when you sit together at a table, then you can be able to provide solutions to any problems that we are facing. That now is the essence of networking. Now, I just said that I had brought a number of professionals together who are in the real estate sector. Some are architects, others are project managers, others are quantity surveyors, others are suppliers of hardware, others are suppliers of finished products, and others are professionals like lawyers, others are cleaners, others are insurance agents. And when we come together, is we bring our ideas together. You realize that we can work together in a project. So this project is coming up. We get one developer, and this developer now helps us now to come together and push that project together, and you see that building coming up. Why? Because these people I have brought together are people that I trust, and they have done great things with me. And because of that trust, I called them and I told them, I want you to come with other people that you trust so that we can build a network of people that can trust each other for growth. With me, I am ready to work with people who want to change the nation and who also want to change their lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I would like to inform you about my social media presence. You go to LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, which is the latest on social media. So once you go there, you find Sarah Karingi, the Queen of Networking. And I also have a website which goes by www.sarahkaringi.com. You'll learn more about me. Thank you very much.